Hello everyone. Thank you for popping back onto my channel. If this is your first time coming and watching me, welcome. Today I'm going to do this super simple, easy makeup look, kind of monochromatic. It's using mostly one product today, and that is the BITE Beauty Multistick. This is in the shade Brioche. This is actually an old favorite of mine, and I haven't used multi-sticks in quite some time, and BiteBeauty.com had a Black Friday thing, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna pick one of those up since I'm getting money off of it. I'm gonna try it out, and this is actually kind of a first new impression video. I am very, very satisfied and impressed with the way that this whole look came out, because I didn't play with this at all before filming this video, and literally I love it. I love this look. I forgot how much I love this product. This is not a sponsored video. I just love BITE Beauty. All their products are great. And this particular product, I forgot what percentage it is that holds powder in this product, so that's why it makes it so easy to blend on your eyes and your cheeks and your lips. But I will look up that info and leave it in the description box below. I'm super excited for you to see how I achieve this look, so let's get right into it. So to start off with, I already have my base set for my face so that I'm ready to get right into the look I want to do today. So I already have primer, I have my foundation, I have my concealer and powder, and also I put a little bit of contour powder and a little bit of bronzer too, just to get a little start here. I'm going to be using today the BITE Beauty Multi-Stick. This is in the shade Brioche. It is the perfect rosy terracotta shade, and I feel like the multi-stick, the whole thing is that you can use it for just more than your lips. You can do it for your eyes and also your cheeks, and I feel like this is a good shade for that, especially for me. Like, it's not too bright, but it's not too dark. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of this, swatch it onto my hand, and look at this color. Is it not just like the perfect shade? I feel like it goes very well with my skin tone. Then I'm going to take my brush from Ulta. This is my handy dandy crease blending brush, and I'm gonna dip into the color that I put on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of that color in the crease. And go ahead and apply it to the lid as well. If you start by putting it in the crease, that's where it's going to be the darkest, which is the look I'm going for. And then you can kind of spread the remnants across the lid, which gives it like a little bit of a monochromatic look. I think I spread this a little higher into the crease than I was planning on doing, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of blend it out, make it look a little bit less intimidating, since I did want this to be a little bit easier of a look. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush. It's a Morphe. It came in a collection that I got, but basically just like a little tapered round brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and dip in ever so slightly into the swatch I have on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lash line. That just kind of helps like complete the color I got going on here. Do the same for the other side. There. So you can see it just puts a really nice color in the crease and on the lid. It's just like the nicest neutral that I got going on. I'm gonna take my same crease brush and then just dip in and just darken the outer corner just a little bit. And I'm just gonna dab it on there to help darken that. So for the most part, that's all I'm gonna do with my eyes. I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna go into putting the blush on the cheeks and then doing my highlighter and such, and then I can finish up my eyes with that highlighter as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Pro Sculpting blush brush. I got this during the Black Friday sale and I'm very much enjoying this. So same thing, I think I still have enough that I swatch. Like I barely swatch, and I'm still using this because I got my eyes to where I want it to be, and now I'm gonna put a little bit of this on the apples of my cheek for blush. So definitely this is, I forgot how much I really like this product. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into some of the product on my brush until I see there's a fair amount. And then I'm gonna go ahead and brush the apples of my cheek. And it just gives a beautiful color. Look at that. Wow. Wow. This is really turning out a lot better than I expected for being so long since I have used one of these multi-sticks. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Wow. I think the camera is picking that up. I think I'm in love with this product again and in love with the color. This is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dip in. Lately I have been using my ambient light palette, Edit 4, and I just, since I splurged on it, I might as well keep using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Real Techniques setting brush. I use this a lot for setting, but also my highlighting. I'm just gonna dip into the strobe light that is in this palette. Really, you can use any highlighter. I've also been kind of back into using Opal by Becca, and I feel like that is very similar in shade to this strobe light that I got in here, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just swipe that across the cheekbones. And down my nose, my Cupid's bow. A little bit between here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my little crappy brush that I use for putting inner corner work in my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of my strobe light and just put that on my inner corner. Like that. And I was gonna add highlighter to my lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a flat-ended brush. Just go ahead and dip into the strobe highlighter and put it on the center of my lid. This is a very light highlighter, so I'm dipping in quite a bit to get a little bit more. If you're using something more like Becca or like the Master Chrome from Maybelline, you would definitely see a difference more without so much product. Alrighty. So I went ahead and applied my eyeliner and my mascara off camera because there's really nothing I did new. I did, however, use one of my all-time favorite eyeliners. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and this is in the color Smog, S-M-O-G. It is literally like one of the best eye pencils because it smudges, which, like I've said before, I love smudging pencils, but also this is a really good color. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, and I just feel like it complements me well, especially if I don't want to do black, which can be kind of harsh sometimes, and I don't want that harsh look. I use this. So I did put it in my upper waterline, and I did put a little bit in my lower waterline. And when I do that, I just take that brush I had before that I had smudged a little color underneath, and I went ahead and I just smudged a little bit of that eyeliner into the lashes because I don't put mascara on my lower lashes. I don't need that. I just put them above to volumize and lift, to help lift my eyes open because sometimes they look so closed because of the hooded lids I have. So I am gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Forever lip liner in Aqua Lip, and it's the 3C. I believe they had discontinued the 5C, which is something I've used before, but the 3C, I'm pretty sure they still make. I'll have to double check that, and it might be called something different. But this is like my perfect nude lip liner. So I'm just gonna go in with it, and what's so cool is you don't have to be super precise. Anything that blends easy and isn't super precise is my friend. Probably should have let my lips soak a little bit in a lip balm because they're a little dry. I put some on this morning when I did my morning routine of moisturizer and everything, but they're definitely dry. I'm gonna try and refrain from licking my lips. That's already a bad habit of mine. So I'm really gonna try and do my best to just get this all on here. I think that's a good base. So during all this, I realized this whole time I've been putting the swatch on my hand and using brushes to apply to my face. And then now I just realized I do not have a lip brush. And I really don't have anything that can do for that. So I'm just gonna have to go for it with my multi-stick. Probably a little bit unsanitary, especially if I wanna be using it, but I can always clean it before I use it the next time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dab this onto my lips. So if I read correctly, this has like a high percentage of powder in it, which is great for using it for your cheeks and your eyes, but it does feel very matte on the lips, and I lately have not really been into mattes. I love the shade. It looks gorgeous, and it looks definitely deeper on my lips than it does the rest of my face, and I just love this monochromatic thing I got going on. But because I've been into a little bit more lush and shimmery lips, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab, let's see, should I do my BITE Beauty? Yeah, I think not to add too much color, I was gonna use my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the Universal Rose shade. Love that lip gloss. But I actually think I'm gonna go in with my BITE Beauty just to keep it all the same brand here. Not sponsored, I just love their lip products lately. I'm gonna go in with their French Press Coffee line. This is the flat white. I feel like that way it won't mute the color too much, we'll see. But that way I'll just add the gloss and the shine and the feel that I've been having on my lips lately because they're already dry, and I feel like I'll just be licking them all the time to try and moisturize them, which is funny because licking them makes them more dry. But so I'm gonna go ahead and put a little layer of this over my lips. I feel like using this too, I'm kind of smoothing out the edges of where my lip liner was. So I'm really liking this, and it's not toning down the color too much, it's just adding the sheen, which I'm really liking. This flat white color is like their lighter pale pink beige color, and so I feel like that would layer well, and it really is, and tastes like coffee, so you can't really go wrong with that. I think that was definitely a good call. This is good stuff. There's lots of times when I do looks, I actually just put on that Makeup Forever lip liner and then put the BITE Beauty flat white lip gloss over it, and it looks great. It's like a perfect nude lip with a little bit of sheen as well. And this completes today's makeup look. I hope you enjoyed my video. If so, give me a thumbs up. If you learned something new today, click subscribe down below. And leave me a comment if you have used BITE Beauty Multisticks before. What's your favorite shade? Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.